Well, hundreds of thousands of dollars in drugs and cash are now off the streets thanks to an investigation that now has a Baltimore man behind bars. Detectives say the man was a major player in Harford County's opioid crisis. Jonathan McCall has details on how they found him.
Harford County investigators say that 23-year-old Karon Peoples was a major player in flooding the streets with opioid drugs. They say that this downtown high-rise was just one of two places where they found more than $500,000 in cash and drugs. Finding the dealers before it reaches the families, communities, and businesses are the goals of the Harford County Sheriff's Office Narcotics Task Force. Tuesday, they got one step closer.
Those individuals that we targeted in the latter part of last year, 2017, was a Mr. Karon Peoples.
When investigators moved in on 23-year-old Karon Peoples earlier this month, they found 70 grams of heroin inside of his car and even more at two locations, including this downtown high-rise. In all, they found heroin with a street value of $110,000, along with more than $400,000 in cash.
We also seized two very expensive high-end watches. One of them is preliminarily valued at over $70,000.
Harford County investigators say they were able to link Peoples to as many as 6 non-fatal overdoses all across the state. Now detectives are looking to see if even more ODs could be connected. WJZ recently rode along with members of the task force as they flooded Baltimore streets, which they say is the source for many of the drugs. Detectives say they know the war is far from over, but say that Peoples' arrest should serve as a wake-up call to others.
So we got a lot more work ahead of us, but we're committed.
Peoples is currently being held on federal charges of possession with intent to distribute. He's currently being held without bond. Investigators say that even more charges are pending. In downtown, Jonathan McCall reporting for WJZ.
And so far this year, Harford County has seen 24 non-fatal overdoses and 4 overdose deaths.